Give us $10 million or we blow something up.
Have you thought of what happens if the stock that you own explodes? How bad will the share price tank? What could you have done about it? Stick around to find out more. How many stocks should you hold? It's easy to pump all your cash into a single great idea. You just have to research deeply into a single company, and once you know for sure this company will rise in stock price, you buy it and wait it out. It saves you the trouble of having to research other companies, and it's easier to control your portfolio. While that is true, it's not that simple. That's because you cannot 100% deep research into a single company. If I ask you how much sales will Tesla get in year 5, can you tell me? Sure, you may be able to take the number of people on the planet and apply a certain percentage to estimate, but that's at best only an estimate. And even if you could determine its future sales, there are so many market dynamics that will throw your estimate off. Maybe Tesla has a new, stronger competitor with much better navigation systems and longer battery life. Maybe the government decides to ban Tesla because of security concerns. Maybe one of its car explodes and nobody ever wants to buy Tesla again. Even the sales managers who are responsible for the company's sales does not know their sales next week, let alone 5 to 10 years out. The point is that no matter how much research you've done in a single company, there's no way you could get it right. Secondly, even if you know the market dynamics enough to be able to forecast its revenue trajectory, you will never know whether any random event will happen to the company. In the opening intro, you saw a very exciting action scene whereby the terrorist blows up a factory. What if that factory belongs to the company you own? These events happen randomly and it's really impossible to predict, because if you could predict them, let me know and I'll recommend you to the CIA. They will instantly hire you as their top analyst and pay you lots of money. So, knowing that these problems exist, what is the solution? The answer to this is just one simple concept: diversification. Diversification is a risk management technique in which a portfolio holds a wide range of investments. When investing, our portfolio value can swing like crazy. If it swings to zero, we are out of the game. To reduce these crazy swings and reduce the risk of destroying our portfolio, we need to diversify. In order to reduce exposure to any one asset or risk, a diversified portfolio comprises a mix of different asset types and investment vehicles. The theory behind this method is that a portfolio made of several types of assets would, on average, produce greater long-term returns while lowering the risk of any one holding or investment. Diversification aims to smooth out risk occurrence in a portfolio by ensuring that the good performance of certain assets balance out the negative performance of others. For this to work, the assets in the portfolio should be as uncorrelated as possible. They should react differently to the same market forces and preferably in opposing ways. So the next question is, how much should you diversify? 5 stocks? 10 stocks, 20 stocks. There was many research that have been conducted in the past. I will not bore you with the details. I will just summarize that according to studies and mathematical models, the greatest cost-effective degree of risk reduction is achieved by keeping a well-diversified portfolio of 25 to 30 companies. If you can hold more, go ahead. But anything beyond 50 will not help much. Most new investors who are just starting out usually do not diversify much, perhaps due to the lack of funds or they are unable to manage so many different stocks. If you are just starting out, you can go for at least 5 different stocks, but eventually have the end goal in mind to hit 25 different stocks as your portfolio grows and as you put in your money income savings to it. So the question of how many different stocks should you buy? The answer is ideally 25, and there you have your answer. Agree or disagree with the video? Subscribe, leave a like, and I'll see you in the next video.